Rubber Ducky here. Welcome back to episode 8 of the Axis campaign in iBomber Defense. If you're new to the channel, then take a moment and click the subscribe button. Check out the previous battles in the iBomber Defense Axis campaign playlist. We're heading back to the Eastern Mediterranean for a counterattack. If you recall, the last fight wasn't too much of a hard outing, but they did start sending some heavier waves towards the end, so we're going to have to combat that. We have also unlocked the Firestorm turret now, so that should help us a little bit. It's not necessary, but it is a nice little addition that will slow them down. So I'm going to place one right here to start, and we'll get that upgraded. We can only go to level 2. Let's get another X weapon up here. That'll help cover this northwest approach that came from the surprise attack. And then we know the other two that are remaining will still hold off against basically everything. So right now it's just prepare for the extras and refortify for when larger battleships continue. Got some submarines coming out. That shouldn't be a big issue. We got plenty of cannons to target them when they resurface. That northern X weapon that we just placed is already doing its thing. Help kind of take these ships out. That way we can focus on the submarines with the smaller cannons as they close in on the throat. Alright, more ships coming from the northwest, no big deal here. The flamer does help quite a bit, and when we complete this, we'll be able to unlock level 3. So we'll have it maxed out, and there's a notable difference from level 2 to level 3 in my opinion. I do think the worst part about this is the ships are so slow, and we can definitely handle them faster. Here we go, our first air raid. No big deal there. We do have that level 3 turret, and then we have the extra turret I placed down near the end of the previous wave, and we'll probably upgrade that, but we don't need to at this moment. Let's throw down another X weapon here since we have the space. More submarines. They'll be easy targets in the north. We have a lot more firepower up there. Another $16, we could upgrade the X weapon to level 3. We're there. So we can upgrade it, or we can spend the money putting more turrets in the south. Doesn't really matter. I think we just upgrade it. But we have those 4 squares on the south end, and I think we'll go ahead and place some turrets there momentarily. We can obviously put another turret on the north as well, and we have that whole island to the west. So we have lots of options. This is pretty potent. If they came hard from the south, it could be a little bit more iffy, but because they hit those turrets on the north side of the channel, I don't think it's that big of a deal that we couldn't handle it. And if you look carefully, the planes are ever so slightly creeping through, so if they had sent more, we might be at a position where we would need to consider an anti-air upgrade. Easy work of these guys with the submarines gone. The north turrets can just all target the larger ships, and it's not a big deal. Kind of banking a little bit of money here, so we could start spending that. We have enough for a level 3 cannon. We also have enough for a level 2 X weapon, so we could go here just to help get some more firepower in the south, and then as this fills out, we can plan on an X weapon. We could put a flamer down here too. That'll just help buy some time, do a little bit of damage. And targets on fire should take extra damage, so it makes each cannon more effective than it would have been. We have enough for level 2 upgrades, so we'll do that. More bombers. So yes, you can see them starting to bleed. So we'll get 40 and we'll hit the upgrade. 2 or 3 more bombers. We could wait on that upgrade for 1 minute because they're not going to have another air raid. I thought we might have to use it there to get the last one. But 2 or 3 more, and they might have actually leaked through to where we couldn't have killed them in time. Oh no, they actually have another one right now. Got level 2 there. That is slowing them down. I don't think that they're even creeping forward. I was kind of surprised. They don't usually have back-to-back air raids. That's a nice little surprise, though, to mess with you. Easy kills there. Those battleships do tank a lot of damage. Yeah, so we'll want more firepower down here on the south end, just because these submarines, like, we get so limited time to actually do damage to them that they make it further than they should. The north right now is just a waiting game. As fast as they can come out, we can destroy them. Soon enough, we need to do that repair on the level 2 flamer up there. More bombers. Let's watch this. They are not creeping forward, so we have them held. Let's get that X weapon in. He does get the luxury in that location of the one standalone cannon, so both X weapons can kind of piggyback on that one. And since we only have the level 2 flamer, we do need that. So that's a kind of key location to place the X weapon in that grid if you're not going to put 3 cannons down there on the southwest. Alright, we do have enough for level 2. Got to wait for this next ship to die since we had to repair. There we go, we have enough. $4 per ship is actually not very much considering how much damage they do and how long it takes to kill them. It is not very proportional. Because the submarine's 3, right? So, I think it's 3. It might be 2, but I'm pretty sure a submarine's 3. And they're like 2 or 3 good blasts is all. This looks well under control. Okay. More bombers. We're still doing okay with a level 3 and a level 2. Nothing to worry about there. Let's repair the flamer. We'll repair that one as well, just while we're at it. And we can spend some money on that. A lot of it right now is just repair. If we had more money, we could obviously build. But let's get all these guys back up to health. I would really love it, I don't know, to be more challenging right now. Like, we killed the first wave on the south side, but these guys are just trickling through and it's just taking time, but we can easily stop them. So, like, more symmetrical, or if it is asymmetrical, make it more challenging that it is asymmetrical, but the hardest part is honestly waiting for the ships to just come out of there. We'll have these guys well in hand, so we're going to be stuck waiting again. Yeah, let's just upgrade to level 3 right now since we have the money. We probably could have saved another 50 and just put another level 3 X weapon in. It's totally unnecessary, but that'll leave us a little bit of headroom to repair, and we could build on one of the other islands. But we are down to the last 4 waves coming up, so sorta doesn't matter either way. Alright, more submarines. Look at that. Just easy pop. So they should totally be filtering in vessels from the northwest through the surprise attack route into the battleship waves. So, or even like both. They could totally cut through the small 2 islands and filter in between the submarines as well. But that could make it a little bit more exciting and more challenging, because right now we're just waiting on the battleships. I find this counterattack to be the most frustrating. It is probably not challenging at all, I would say. I don't know that I would say there's really any challenge. Maybe you could claim that there's a little bit of a challenge if you're not set up well from the previous fight, but it's not super challenging. It just takes a long time. It's very drawn out, and it's not because of any in particular reason other than the vessels are slow and you're stuck waiting for them. It'd be kind of interesting if the ships were twice as close together and you actually had to deal with this many of them, because they would definitely make it to the very end. And, you know, you'd have to have like very neatly placed or filled grids, I guess, to deal with that. And we held the final wave of air, so no big deal there. And now it's just grind through this. There's no way that they're going to get in. We're going to drop that, put this in. We don't need that AA turret, obviously, anymore. So get the extra X weapons, and all of a sudden, you know, do more damage. We don't need it, but it will ensure quick demise when they reach their range. So we will upgrade to level 3 Flamer. That will be our final upgrade, and we'll ride out the remainder of the campaign with fully upgraded turrets. I think it's actually doable without the Flamers. I don't know if I'm planning to skip them or not. I haven't really given it much thought, but it does make it a lot more challenging, because there are situations where if you don't place something flawlessly and you don't have the Flamer to slow them down, there's no stopping them. So, perfect round. We did unlock 3 points. We'll only need to use one of them for the level 3 Flamer. And we have a score of 295,223. Alright, so Firestorm, level 3. That's it. And I hope everybody enjoyed that one. I know it is a slow and drawn out one, but we'll be moving on to some more intense fighting in these upcoming battles. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.